Well, they already have Gragas, so some interesting bans here for Gen.G I don't really agree with that much.
Ophelia just doesn't care about what Feisty's playing, I guess.
And
because like
they leave Ari open, and that's just that.
Huh. Well, I mean, the beginning of the draft went really well for Gen.G, and then they kind of just like. Okay.
I think this draft is trash.
What is happening?
Like, what are we doing? I mean, look, Kindred and Swain have some synergy, obviously.
Oh,
but,
and Gragas Kindred, a lot of synergy there too.
Yeah, but this draft has so many conditions that have to be met in order for it to work, and then now they're gonna have the Gnar counter pick into the Gragas.
I actually think that they've just demonically ascended. They just like throw away 2 bans. They've just chosen Violence Wolf. Like they just don't care. They're like, this is the draft that we want to play. It doesn't matter what they're playing. Play some champions. Like every E was targeted.
That was so sick.
He hit like 5 in one team fight, and it was just unbelievable. So he certainly can work as Wei is roaming. Humbug's here as well. Ophelia, I think, might be dead. Don't want to give anything away, and that is going to be first blood very comfortably for Humbug.
He could just wait for your flash and then hit you anyways and react. So, yeah, not ideal here, but it is going to be winner now also, taking a ton of damage to force Feisty out of lane. Lospo.
This is a little bit aggressive here as Hype takes 50% of his health bar. There's the Gravitum. Winner's going to rotate down. And now Wei could just be the target as Winner just dives on top of Hype. There's the flash and Winner just grabs it. Wolf is going to tear him apart. Shout out to the man on the desk next to me as Wei could be the next one to fall. Lospo will go down first though as Carpe just gets into the brush. He's really dead, but he will be able to pick up a kill. And in the end, I think it's an even trade between Gen.G and KT. Probably more than KT should have got.
That basically seals the fate of this Herald, you have to think.
Yeah, Winner desperately wanted to try and get over here and actually grab himself one of his camps, which he will be able to secure. That is going to give him level 6. It's actually kind of huge. As Vision of Empire comes on through, it's a great cast. It's a fail flash as well. And that is a kill going over. That's another mark as well for Winner. He was sitting on 1 mark. Like, you need to get your Swain certification. And, like, Ophelia has it because, like, he's a great player. Like, Showmaker has it because he's a great player. Like, there's just not very many people that are being certified, like Swain certified. Because it's so tough. As Shelly going to get a bit of a charge here into this mid lane. They don't grab the next plate, but it looks like Gen.G are looking towards this Drake that is going to be on offer. They gave away their first dragon of the series just earlier on, and are now looking to remedy that by evening things out.
Feels bad, man, not able to clear it. Some additional vision here is KT have them trapped.
Now that is going to be the Drake secured. Are they going to be able to find the Lambs for Spiders? The question is, they may not even need it. Winner locks down the kill after a fantastic Moonlight Vigil. It is Hex Gates being set up as now Winner dives in. What is this?
This might be a wipe.
Kindred. He is a monster. Carfe grabs another. And Gen.G, what did you have for breakfast? I need to know because I need to try it. The lead is even larger. Just like, it's just extraordinarily impressive from Winner, I have to say. And look, we have to talk about the fact that this is Kindred. She is probably one of the most snowbally champions in the entire game. As they're going to try and kill a Swain. Let's see whether they can. Remember, certification is in. Does he have a stopwatch? The answer is no, and so he's dead. Maybe we're rescinding.
Hey, how many did it take to kill him? It took 4 players to kill him.
Hey, that's true.
And they're going to get a turret, maybe 2 turrets here. Actually, second charge.
The officers are coming on over, and he's like, look what I got for this. You are not What is that barrel? Split push build as well with Hullbreaker now completed, so not going to be helping out in that team fight. And so KT, they have sort of thrown away that idea, right? They are going far more towards side lane, split push.
They're just all-inning on the idea of it because they kind of have to. It was pretty clean, and they're just not even going to contest this. It is not, luckily for KT, because they were able to pick up that early Mountain Drake Soul. It's just Soul Point, but KT they went Horizon focus on Feisty instead of the Cosmic Drive because they're just like, we need single target burst, we need to make that dive work. They're going to now try to start this Baron, but this actually could just be the end of the game if they get caught here. And there's a ward. There's actually 2 wards, in fact.
That's going to get charmed. There's the Everfrost as he tries to get over the wall. He does so, lands another party cast, gone to nothing. As there it is. Humbug not going to find the Vault Breaker timing, but that does not matter because the Orb of Deception was in the air. So Gen.G, they stop the Baron for the moment. as Charm is going to go wide as well. Feisty back over the wall into Fog of War. And this is not a 50-50 I'd want to go for,
yeah,
personally.
Still a flip.
2-level advantage for Winner as well, even though that doesn't matter so much anymore. The Swain is just dead, so, all right. KT, if they can just pick them off one after the other.
Yeah, are we just going to keep funneling in at this point?
Yeah,
I mean, you might just have
that's
to
a
give.
flash now. Okay, Winner going to be flashing away. Moonlight Vigil goes wide. And now Carfe is like, where did everyone go?
Humbug also
I'm afraid.
doesn't have ult, and he has flash, but he can't engage. They're not going to be able to stop him here. They didn't have vision in that brush, but he almost died because he was trying to hold Baron so that they could actually turn back to the Baron after pushing away, but this is stopped. Now Gen.G, with the faster respawn here, Zest is coming over. They're going to start this up. They still have Winner's ultimate.
Yep, teleport to come forward as well. They have just so much
silly
damage onto this one as well. As Perfect teleported in. Feisty as well, Everfrost. Gonna go wide there as Zest doesn't quite find the Gnar perfectly. As this is a weird game,
This game has just suddenly become so silly, and I think Gen.G really threw away a lot of their advantages here in this last Baron contest by just funneling through the way they did. Now Zest doesn't have flash, but he does have another cask available. See if this time he can toss it out of the frat house.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's been a little bit of a party night for him.
Yeah. The vision's blurry, but it's time to, like, you know, the parents came home early, dude. Like, we've just got to try and put on the brave face. See what can happen. It's okay. Perfect. Throwing houses over the wall. He'll just dive into the pit. Not sure about that one. It's a 50-50, and it's just stolen by Humbug. Gen.G, why? Just
He goes
why?
in, he flashes out, you can't explain
You
it.
see them flash in, you press R. You
Yeah,
keep the
just
Baron
kill him.
alive and kill them. Like, what?
I think Winner is actually trying to see, like, he's like, can I do this whole game without pressing R?
Gen.G know the position of KT now, as they will pretty immediately start up this dragon. And I've seen this do-si-do before. Let's see whether Gen.G have learned. Ophelia can be Swain far more effectively with the timepiece that he has in his back pocket. As Winner, will they just leave him uncontested? As okay, there's the Demonic Ascension. There's now Zest, looks for the body slam, gets it onto Humbug there as the flash out from Winner. He will be able to use his ult potentially. We'll see whether he does. He decides not to, as the Gnar has already fallen down. Feisty now looking for more as Hype is in so much trouble, but he will survive, as that is going to be Hextech Soul. Yakety sax, please, Wolf.
Oh my God.
I need saxophone, I need it now.
So he has completed
Congrats.
the Flame Horizon, in one of the hardest roles to do it in jungle, but they're starting this up now. Let's see if we actually see Winner ult in this team fight. This is what you need. Later TP here from Zest.
Yeah, that's going to be the hook. It's actually blocked by the Swain, who just explodes. Doesn't have a stopwatch this time. The most important item for these team fights. And Gen.G going to have to back away. Wei taking a lot of damage, but it was for the good of the colony. And it will work out. Man, Severum does a fair bit of work there as Humbug doesn't quite find the Vault Breaker.
What are we doing, Zest? This is not it.
Yeah, he's going to stun up Perfect. This is just keeping them busy, keeping them interested, doing some things, being a Gragas.
Yeah, being a Gragas has got
He's
blue
gate
buff.
crashing. He was definitely gate crashing. Like, it was a different frat house.
Yeah,
that
different
he was,
type, different
getting
type.
into. Is that that cask is actually going to save his life. Nicely done. And the Baron now back on the table, but Ophelia is well and truly
This
dead.
game is so wild, man. I mean, I still think Gen.G could win this, but I'm losing faith quickly.
Lost. Okay. Oh, Lam's Respite comes in. Never you mind. He'll grab himself a quick little heal.
Well, that
And
is...
we can confirm he leveled the R.
Yeah, and that is kind of the Baron going to KT, though, the fact he had ult like that.
Zest's going to try and get out of there. They're looking for the team fight here, and Kindred's just dead. Winner, that is not a winner's mentality. As Hype has got a double already. Can he make it a triple? He can't, because Feisty's going to steal that one away. And KT, I thought it was going to be the Baron flip, the Elder flip that they were going to win and then win the game, but instead, just, yeah, it wasn't the way we really wanted it to happen. As Lostberg going to have to try and find some of this vision. And the Elder is 5 seconds away. KT, they could just barrel down the mid game, go for the Elder for Nexus type situation.
I think that's what they're going to try to do here. They can stop
Yeah,
backs
Hype and
now as well. I
Perfect
think
are
that's
in
just
there.
I think that's just kind of checkmate. Like, they can't stop him. Perfect has Hullbreaker.
Well, let's see what Winner can get done here, as Zest is going to have to try and kill these minions as best he can. Lamb's Respite is not necessary at this point in time, as they should be able to take it. There it is. So the Elder has been
Can they
secured.
defend?
Now Feisty
Oh
is
my
running
God.
away. Yeah, they're going to be able to defend this one as Ophelia. He made it back. And look, anything you can do, I can do better is a phrase that I normally equate to someone that's winning to the next person. But like this was like anything you can do, we can do worse.
And everybody's getting closer to level 18. Tons of damage here on Carfe and this Aphelios, but like the Kindred damage is unreal. They still have Elder Buff for 20 seconds, so this is at least going to be a second inhibitor down, and KT just need to somehow buy time here.
And it should be that with the fact that they'll have 2 inhibitors when the Baron comes back. Okay, we've got an engaged Philosopher, finds the backline, he's a god! Look at that Moonlight Vigil as well as Humbug, not going to be able to get that re-engage.
No minions, they need another wave. It's going to take a few more seconds here. KT, though,
They used the last 3 seconds of Elder.
I mean,
incredible.
Someone has to defend this. Someone
yeah.
has to defend this. Okay, they are going to get the Swain back. The Swain is going to back. Will he be able to save the turret? I don't think so.
Look at the value of the Swain. That's what happens. They certified him. He's so good. Feisty caught as they dive in. That is actually a fantastic. Oh, and he gets not out of it. The Aphelios is denied, but Humbug's still going to go down.
Damage.
They have a backup 80 carry. Not out of the woods just yet. Is now hyped. Oh, no. That is not where you want it to be, as now Winner is just dancing around Lospa. Will try and keep him alive. Winner is just focusing on the base, but it's not going to work.
It's not enough damage. It's not enough.
This game is a catastrophe.
TP coming through, and we're going to 3. We're going to 3.
Oh my God.
Feist is in the base. What a game. An insane back and forth 38-minute game that KT will somehow win against all odds. Nobody was smiling. I think everybody's going to have a little sigh of relief here, as this was a wild and crazy second game.
Oh my goodness. I think Winner could have actually won the fight. Hindsighting, I guess. But still, there are a lot of other things that we could nitpick.
Well, look, at the end of the day, Swain, they lost. The draft, it was trash. I was right.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that,
sure
that they had the lead that they had in the game was like dunzo, and then they kept over pushing their leads and not setting up for objectives correctly. I mean, KT deserved the win, you know?
I mean, they did. I mean, I think that, yeah, Feisty and Perfect deserved the win, 100%. I think that they played excellently. Perfect is going to get it here on the Nah. As we expected, somehow. I don't know.
I thought he had the cleanest game out of anyone on KT, honestly.
I would agree. I would agree. I think the Nah worked out in this game.
Great substitution.
And also, finding the ultimate onto Carfe, I think, won them the game. To pull him out of the Lambs of Spite, to give them that victory. That was really beautifully done.
During the break between games 2 and 3, we will hear from Twitch chat, aka the analyst desk of challengers.
That's
so
true.
Be sure to share all of your thoughts, guys, and break down what happened in this very decisive game 2 from KT Rolster.